Yeah. It's therapy time. Get your blankets. Yeah, 'cause bet your ass right now, Cleveland, Ohio, 37 degrees. With tomorrow a high of 42. Gross. Get your blankets. Time for some comfy Sega. Yeah, and you know, that's not even cold. Like, it's not... It's not North Dakota over here, let's be honest. Like, it's not like it's Canada, right? But it does get cold with that lake. Because the winds come from the northwest. So they have a flat... Basically, it's flat land when the lake freezes, correct? So it's just nothing but flat land for miles. That wind hits you, it's cold. Well, deserts, unless you live there or take interest in climate in any way, your average person would hear desert and just assume it's hot all the time. Day, night, it doesn't matter. Your average person doesn't even think about that if it's desert, it's going to be dry. Much lower chance of cloud cover, meaning all of the heat escapes at night. Cold, yeah, it can get cold. Like, it's one of those things too. You know, I've had friends that live out west. Friends I went to school with and stuff. So friends that grew up around here and then went west. And they said one of the weirdest things they had to adjust to was, one, the really dry air on the skin. 10 stream streak. I believe that's every one since I've been back. And two, the temperature difference. The temperature difference where, at the end of the day, the house would be hot and, but then you open all the windows in the evening, it'll like get everything air out, cool down, get comfortable. And then they said, you have to close those windows. You don't just leave them open like you do in Ohio. No, you have to close them because it'll freeze you out. On the other side of that, though, after they've lived out there for an extended period of time, right? They came back here, got off the airplane, and, we're outside, we're walking to the car out of the airport, and he's like, man, kick-ass pancakes. It feels like I just took a shower walking to the car. He goes, I am soaked. And that's because it's so humid right here because of that enormous lake that's literally right there. It's like in the south humid. Constantly. It's like a microclimate. So you can go outside, and let's say there's some heat with it too. And when I mean heat, I'm talking like high 80s into the 90s. You give us one of those mornings where it's hot and it's humid as fuck. You go get the mail you're sweating. It's awful. It's a thing. Like a layer of water like forms on your skin. And it stays there. I remember back in the day, I used to work at this restaurant. And there was this bartender chick, and she was really cool, you know, bubbly, your typical bartender chick. And we would, you know, have some drinks after work, whatever. And we'd be out there at the outside bar, and it'd be one of those nights, and she'd be taking everyone's cigarettes, you know, everyone's packs of cigarettes, because back then, you know, we all still smoked. And she would just be, like, sticking them to her arms and shit, and they would just be hanging out on her. Like, it was like that. But that's how it gets. It's a trade-off. Right, yeah. See, but each one comes with its own cons and, you know, pros. Like here, there's no water limits. Water is cheap. It's not free by any means, but compared to everywhere else in the country that's not right here in the Great Lakes, it's pennies on the dollar. There's no one getting mad at you for taking a 45-minute shower. No one's gonna be calling the town on you if you're watering you're watering your grass or you're washing your car for 30 minutes. No one gives a fuck. Like it's not even in the realm of mindset that it needs to be conserved at all. Only because there's a giant bowl of it super close. Now, right. Now, we have that really nice, actually, you know, like, let's just be completely honest about the situation. The water thing is not a privilege. It's not a nice commodity. It's 100% required. So I'll take this over anywhere else in the country, even though it's not the most luxurious place to live, or, you know, it has a reputation for being the Rust Belt and the old industrial sector, and nothing's here, and I mean, all those things may be true. But you know what I can do is I can go lay in my grass in the sun in the summertime, and there isn't going to be anything poisonous coming for me. Nothing. No poisonous anything. Yo, Grim. What up, Holly? But definite pros. Now, if I remember correctly, Grim is on that eastern seaboard there, which, by the way, I hope nobody you knew was involved in that the Key Bridge. You're probably states away from that, but I don't know where any of that stuff is, so hopefully everything's good over there, or as good as it can be. But anyways, yeah, as much as like the bad reputation of this area of the country gets, you know, with climate change and stuff like that, it's going, if things keep going the way they are saying it's going, it's going to be a commodity type of place sooner than later. The water itself is a need. So, but yeah, I mean, I can talk about like weather and climate and stuff like that all day. I enjoy that type of stuff. I like weather. It's fascinating. Talk about power and just total, like, just total destruction and beauty and just everything. Weather is awesome. It is everything. It causes great joy and unfortunately great harm. It's totally unpredictable, yet we do our best to control it. I mean, at this point now with the cloud seeding and literally everything else that, you know, has been told to us and what even hasn't been told to us, still they have no idea. But enough of that. Let's play some games. So, I don't remember, you know, obviously who was here when I was, you know, playing the arcade core of Outrun, which this is. This is not the Saturn version. 30 frames a second. And the problem is not the frame rate. I have no problem with that. Okay. I can do consistent 30 all day. It's definitely not as nice, but the problem was the shifting. I thought it was automatic. I didn't know there was any way to shift. There wasn't any visual on the screen, which makes sense. It would be on the cabinet. And it was one of those things where something didn't feel quite right, but it wasn't wrong, right? It was a weird automatic because it was really slow off the launch. So I guess it's not so weird after all, but something just didn't seem right about it. I'm over here messing around with it. Okay. As it turns out, this does have manual transmission. I was just in high gear all of the time. How this works, it's a switch, right? Your shifter on those cabinets was literally an on-off, like anything else. It's a simple, reliable mechanism, right? It wasn't a Genesis control where one button activated low mode and the other button activated high mode, or I'm sorry, a Saturn when they ported it, or even the Genesis when there was a toggle between the two, the C button. You have to think that this was coded as an on-off. All right? And holding the shift button on the controller engages low mode, but you have to hold it. Releasing puts you in high mode. Had it been the other way, it would have been really annoying. And number two, it would have been completely obvious what was happening. There would have been no way I thought it was an automatic transmission when it wouldn't be shifting. So, it's just funny how it worked. Speaking of pros and cons of both. I was just in high mode. See, I'm holding right now. I'm in low mode. And release, and it goes right into high. Which I actually kind of like. Oh no, oh, yeah, I want to go this way. Nice save. Wow. Yeah. Well, I would think, Grim, that it was just the fact that it was an actual, you know, lever in the arcade, probably. Probably resembled a gear shifter, but more or less it was probably just an up and a down of some sort. And you know, people beat on those fucking things like no tomorrow. So yeah, it was just one of the easy to repair, less moving parts, whole 9 yards. And when they ported the game, they were like, oh, people are silly. They'll get confused. They won't know what is happening. And they were right. So they coded it a bit differently in the ports. Really? I hit the sign? Too many crashes, man. I mean, this is the arcade. Can't sit in there. Messing around. And this is even on easy, right? I don't want to do anything to music, you know. There it goes. Okay. So yeah, the switches, I have the traffic set to easy. Only because I checked SRC and it says easy through very hard is allowed. And I'm like, well, I mean, if there's going to be all one category, it's one of those things where there is a confliction. I think I just made up a word. There is a conflict. And the conflict is I want the arcade experience, but I want to be able to have a fair time for SRC purposes. Exactly, Seraph. Way to say it better than I could. Right. And it's just a conflict. Shit, let's try. Normal. Outrun doesn't like to be reset like that. Outrun puts up a fight. And another thing about the Saturn version, right? Like you can't get like real ziggy with the car. At least the animation is a little different. It almost feels like on the arcade when you're turning, and you're not using a wheel, it don't give a fuck how fast you're going, you're turning. I'm not sure if that's just the way it looks with the sprite, or if that's actually what's going on. It does feel far more responsive. Ugh. Yeah, the moment you release the button, yeah, you're going straight. And I have the option set to trigger. That was weird. I'm not sure why that was so weird, but that was weird. I slammed into the back of that truck, ended up into the cornfield, and just drove away like nothing happened. Huh. Must be drunk. God, this level here on the Genesis is fucking brutal. Ugh. Now that I have this version again, ugh. Never again will I have to play on that. I might make it to stage 4. Get the fuck out of my way, here I come right now. Oh, baby, hey, I saw it hit 0. I saw it hit 0. It happened. Man, I'll tell you. If there's one thing that the 60 frames a second does, is it makes it feel slower. The 60 frames a second feels slower. The 30 frames one, obviously you can't see as well. So it's a little more feels a little more dangerous, I think is what I want to say. I will 1cc this game. This weird shifty thing has got me all messed up. It's alright. Figure it out. Adapt and overcome. This is the best Outrun song. It's this one. When I'm in the warehouse at work and no one's around and I can awkwardly dance and whistle around and do stupid shit, yeah, this is the one I'm whistling. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Yeah, 125. Not great. Oh. No. They can make one error. In the arcade, it's over. Look at this. What am I supposed to do here? On a corner. Eesh. Giving myself hernias. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, dude, that yellow car. So that one obviously had that crash in it. But I ain't gonna be able to be, oh my. That was something. I zigged while two cars around me zagged and there was no accident. Wow. Oh, pink. Oh. You know what? I redact the previous statement. This game is not perfect. If this game had the ability to wreck out computer cars, oh. That's what makes it so addicting. Like, that's it. That's what makes it so addicting. And that's why I gave it this title about it was about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago at this point. I really don't remember, but it was a long time ago. Life wasn't going the best for me at that moment, and Outrun Therapy was introduced to me by Turbo Gilman. It wasn't called Outrun Therapy. It was just called 60 frames a second Outrun on Saturn. It's amazing. Second to none. And I realized right away the therapeutic effects of it.
Get ready.
I argue this game is flawless in a few areas. Maybe not even intended when the game was being developed. But I feel this game is flawless in replicating that highway hypnosis that can also be therapeutic. Like when people, like they're stressed out, they need to go for a drive, things like that. Like this game nails that perfectly. This game is also flawless in forcing you, absolutely forcing you to be accountable for your own actions. A lot of games back then were relentless in the tough love approach, right? So that's nothing new. But this game is completely fair about it. So it's flawless in those regards. And this is probably, not probably, this is most definitely opinion and interpretation. We're not even getting into, the music aspect of it. The visuals, the entire package. The game does a great job of making the player think they're improving, even though they very well may not be. Oh, come on. That could have been a lot worse, so. It's like you're stuck in the city traffic and then you break free. You finally get around the car. Yes! Oh, right here. In a hurry to wait. In a hurry to wait. Oh, man, I got lucky. See, this is not fast. I'll be lucky if I finish this. I'll be very, very lucky if I finish this. Oh. There's a chance. There's a chance. Nice. There it is. There it is. There's the completion. Thanks, Seraph. $524.18. That is not good. Way better than that. Do it real easily. Think I should try to go E. Lower the traffic. Get a little bit of E action. Yeah, this is another one of those courses here. It's not the best on the Genesis. That extra 10 frames a second really helps. Oh yeah, this is the one with the clouds and the trees. It's a mess on the Genesis. Do, 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 do. Oh, bummer. Oh. Yo. This is crash into the same castle 2 times in a row. This is actually 1080. The first time ever I decided that I was going to stream at 1080p. Yeah, see, I know. I totally forgot this stage, apparently, because none of this is, like... even looking slightly familiar. Huge. Oh, baby, the music. There's just something about this. Back to what I was saying about the game and its flawless characteristics. This is one of them. It's like that food you eat, where for whatever reason, the last bite is just better than the first. Got that aftertaste. Makes you pop another quarter right in. So yeah, Shadow B, yeah, there's been some new hardware purchased. I no longer am using consoles. Decided to invest into a Mister, and I will not be looking back. So, one would think, oh, he has a Mister. All of a sudden, there's, like, so many games and opportunities that weren't there before. What does he do? Play Outrun on it. Subterranea. Golden Axe Arcade, which, by the way, is just incredible, man. Oh. No, definitely not today, no. Yeah. But there's just... it's a time thing now, and now I'm all distracted just thinking about all the shit that I want to do and want to have time for, but I just don't. Yeah, Shadow be relatable. That was not a good showing here. I need to just let that one go. Like, I feel dirty even listening to Last Wave. I don't feel I deserve it. There it is. Actually has some chat there. I can center that a bit better. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, it's making me play. I had a quarter in there, so I wasn't 100% paying attention. But apparently, if you have a quarter in there, it'll let you play the whole Last Wave. Let me gather my thoughts. Blah, blah, blah. Like startled me. That's my quarter. Yeah, I did notice when I was re-watching a test stream I did a couple days ago about like audio balancing and stuff like that. I did notice that since it was in at least 1080, the blur looks a lot better. Because the blur never looked as good as I wanted it to when I was doing it at 720. But now that I no longer have the limitations of working with the OSSC, which in a way, I'm kind of glad that thing is no longer required. It was a great piece of equipment, but it had a lot of cons. Ugh. Pop another quarter in, let's go. This Last Wave is so good. It'll give me a break in between rounds as well. So, Shadowbee, what is the best RPG on the Super Nintendo? Oh, yeah. Nothing like taking hard mode. Wow, there wasn't a single car on the S-curve. Get out of here. Oh, I turned too late. Oh, that was me. Okay, keep going. Let's go. It's fine. I'll be a wimp. It's outrun therapy. Okay, you fell down in life. Big deal. Get up. Keep driving. Get past it. Unless for some reason, if you're driving away from your problems, because for some reason that's different, then that's not okay, they say. I'm very confused. Maybe we should just let the outrun be the therapy. Woo! Nothing makes you feel more alive like almost splitting your car with a sign pole. I didn't catch, man. It's like my tires got bad. And I know that's not a thing in this game, but... Oh, what control. Precise movements. Wow, what a save. Oh, and things are just piggybacking off themselves. Oh, baby. Every once in a while, make a small error. That's okay. As long as I can keep pushing and be aggressive. Drive right into the rocks. Totally lost all flow I had. It's fine. It's fine, because this is outrun therapy. You always leave outrun therapy better than you arrived. And so far, that proves to be true again today. So, Shadowbee, I asked you this earlier. You must have been away, or Twitch must have been playing ads that I don't approve of, or something must have been going on. What is your favorite RPG on the Super Nintendo? As far as I know, ads shouldn't be playing on my stream unless you like just join or something. I don't know. I don't have random ads playing. I hope I don't. Right, because now I have Shadowbee. I have options. You know, there's Real quick. Outrun therapy is not ending, I promise. There's plenty more to come. But there are options. I mean, Phantasy Star has always been an option, so I like Phantasy Star. I mean, I played about, I don't know, a little bit into 4. I'm not an RPG person, but I would like to try to become. So Phantasy Star is always an option. But it always has been too. So maybe that's not the one to get me hooked. Because otherwise it probably would have happened. So on here, as far as the course, I have Game Boy with, you know, everything. Advance, everything. Color, everything. Game Gear, everything. Genesis, everything. 32X, everything. Master System, everything. Neo Geo, arcade and home console, everything. Nintendo, everything. PlayStation, everything. Saturn, not everything. CD, everything. Super Nintendo, everything. You know, Turbo would probably agree with you on all of those. Lunar, Sega CD. See, but the Sega CD wasn't always an option either, so... that could be why I never even thought of that one. Now, PlayStation could also be an option on here. Nothing against the PlayStation brand or console or anything like that. But it's never been... never have I, you know... I've owned them, but I bought a PlayStation whatever to play Metal Gear Solid 4. I think that was PlayStation 3. I literally bought that console to play one game. But I've never been huge into PlayStation stuff. So I don't have a lot of interest when there's so much else out there to play. I don't need that as well. However, when the N64 core does come out, everything. It's already on the SD card. It's just waiting. That was the flawless corner, because I started accelerating on my way out. That was clean. That's the type of shit I need to be doing. Yeah, the first thing I'm going to do when that comes out is do something involving Mario Party 1. Blisters and all, baby. Here it is. My childhood best friend and I played the fuck out of Mario Party 1. It cannot be stated. The love I have for that game. And all the bullshit that comes with it. Unfortunately, they haven't released it because of the thumbstick incident. An emulator just, you know, it's... Wow, that weird. Didn't lose that much speed that time either. But I'm a huge fan of that, like, minigame island. There's all like meme runs and stuff. I wouldn't do any like hardcore speed running of that nonsense. That's all RNG. But would I go through and beat all that? With the timer going? Absolutely. Literally 4 wide with me sliding behind all of them. Wow. Wow, I have some highlights I need to make at the end of this stream. Wow. I don't know what I was trying to sing. I shouldn't do it because it's, you know, not so good. PlayStation 1. Yeah, well, that was the era. Yep. Yeah, Mario Party. To see Mario Party 1, it was different. Mario Party 2 had safeguards that Mario Party 1 completely omitted. And we're not even talking about the glove blister, right? We're talking about pure 100% dickery. Unabated, selective nonsense. Whenever the game wanted. Pro, con, anybody. It did not matter. Like, the Bowser space was just that, or well, to a T. It was something that you couldn't take serious, like, but you had to. It's one of the greatest paradoxes in gaming. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to actually have access to that on a real level, like not emulated, not anything. You know, like it was. But see, here's the thing, like especially in 1, the end of the game was all stars that are being handed out, like at the end, but those stars were earned during. Quote earned, you know, like the mini game star, the coin star, like things like that. So those were things that you did have quote control, you know, over. As far as that goes, like they didn't really get ridiculous until like 3. I remember Mario Party 3 had like a weird star or 2 or something. I don't think 1 did, but then again, I could be misremembering. I'm pretty sure 1 it stayed pretty tame at the end. The game loved to throw Bowser spaces, though. The Bowser spaces were the Bowser spaces and the chance times. Oh, the chance times. That's when things happened. It was always on a chance time. Everything else, like, wasn't personal. Everything else, you know, hang on. I redact. Let me finish. Chance time and bumper balls was personal. Everything else was Mario Party, you know, whatever. But chance time and bumper balls. Those were the two. There were rules you had to play when you played bumper balls and you played chance time. Anybody familiar with bumper balls? It was the one where you were running around on the ball in the circular platform, all 4 players, and you had to bounce each other off the platform by running into each other. It was one of the best mini games in 1. I believe it was in 2 as well. So it was one of the best mini games as far as just fun. Exactly. Exactly. But if, you know, there were, you know, me and my friend would be playing 2 computers most of the time. Sometimes there was a third person there, but there was always 1 computer. And the general rule is if one person was engaged with the computer, you were not allowed to become a third player. You had to wait, or there had to be some sort of engagement of, you know, you couldn't just go over there, you know, and that was the rule. Like, it was, you know, because it would have been, it's a much better thing when there's both of us. You know, the computers are all gone, and then we can sit here and mess with each other. Like, you can't go be sweeper. Right. Yeah. And the other rule was chance time. You do not, under any circumstances, involve each other in anything relating to chance time ever. You can steal whatever from whoever as long as it did not involve the other like person. You had to go after the computer. Boo didn't matter so much. You know, if you like, don't steal coins. You know, if you're gonna pay $50 to steal a star, that's on you. But don't take my coins. So having that like having that as an option is super exciting to me. You know, there is an Ethernet port on this thing. Okay, that's how you download and update, and you know, you update your cores and stuff that way. I just wonder if it's in the realm of possibility to have NetPlay. I mean, it has the hardware, the actual physical port to do so. And I suppose you could always get like a Wi-Fi USB thing. Either way, one could hope, right? That sometime in the future, that I may be able to either upgrade the one I have or buy a new Mister, where I can play multiplayer old school arcade games and stuff across, you know, the world, and have it be, you know, frame flawless. There I was thinking about great ideas again while driving. Smash. Yeah, we're just gonna let this one play out. Can't wait to tell Turbo this arcade version has manual shifting. There was a variety of things that kind of gave that, like, there were clues, right? One of the clues on SRC said that on emulator you have to show what gear you're in, which unfortunately on the Mister there's just no way that that's going to happen. And I know it technically counts as emulation. It's not, you know. So I'm gonna have to talk to Beatram about that. And the other clue was, I was just messing around going, I can't believe that there's not even an option for this shit. Yada, yada, yada. I'm just driving at full speed, and I press the shift button. I hold the shift button like that. I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay, so I dropped gear. So it's working. So how do I shift into high gear? And then it all just kind of pieced together. The evidence supported the theory. Now I have a good couple hours here to really confirm it. At least I didn't crash. Could be worse. Oh, yo. Talk about the hole closing. Had to bounce that one outside. Oh, come on. Oh. Bit by the tree, man. I know better to do that. I know way better than to do that. Man. That one's rough. That one's a rough swallow. All right. All right. Under a minute. Actually pay attention here, shut my mouth and drive. Then let's get a little better. Oh, you switched lanes on me. Oh, and you did not have a signal. Oh, what a bitch. Rock. because there was a semi in the way and you forgot where you were. Well, that's a bummer. I honestly wanted to go up the right side and finish an E anyway. A timeout here, not the worst thing. Gives me an opportunity to go back up the other way. I gotta update this information panel. Some of it's not true. It's not an automatic transmission. And we're not on normal. Got the fast start. For some reason, with the shifter the way it is, it's hurting my brain to do the fast start. On the Genesis and stuff, it's fast start or restart, you know, like, what are you doing? Even on the Saturn, yeah, fast start or bust. For some reason here, it's like a little different. Ooh, nice, okay. Got my tires to stick. 58 seconds, that's a good time. Anything below a minute there I'll take. 58 is where I want to be. I can't recall if when I was playing on the Saturn, if I saw a 57 there or not. I couldn't tell you. I actually had to use the brake. Rock snuck up on me again. But I did forget to go up the right side. I just like the A goal, I guess. I mean, it's not incorrect. I do like the A goal. Jeez. See, this one here, because, you know, there's no lane markings, number one. Number two, the road is just constantly zigzagging. So it's very difficult to actually tell if the car directly in front of you is directly in front of you. It's almost not even worth trying to figure it out. I realized that, you know, it's kind of just best to just go. And if you hit, you hit. You don't, you don't. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out a foolproof way. Besides kind of, you know, feel it out. feel it out's always bad because it's like, well, depends on how I'm feeling that day. These things change, so. But I was doing a little bit of research, and I guess the race wheel that I have is kind of compatible with this. I don't know if I would want Outrun on a race wheel. I've never played Outrun with a race wheel. I'm sure it's fantastic. But is it the way to play? I doubt it. Never ended up in the corn before. How wide this road is. Oh, man. I think I just lost. I think there was a chance. And that chance no longer exists. Wow. 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 Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay. So, I think I do a handful more attempts at goal E. I would really like to remember to do goal E, not A. And just looking at the clock here, it's 20 to 11. I got a much later start than I wanted to. I didn't get started until like 9. Really wish I would have, started like, 7:30. That would have been great, but either way. That was one of those where, you're damned if you do. about 90% of the time, and if you don't, you're damned 100% of the time. So, took the gamble. Damn. That's a corner right there. Man, it had everything. It had a left. It had a right. It had a hill. Both ways. In the snow. I forgot what I was talking about. Got me on the wrong road. Looks like I'm in fucking Montana. Trying to go to Idaho. Oh no. Sega. That's an interesting Sega logo. I don't think I've seen that anywhere else. That looks like some stream art material to me. Got all sorts of twisted. Showing off over here, hitting sand. Can't be doing that. way. Oh. Oh, I tried to, like, at the last second just cut in between them both. You know, Chicago style. That would have been disgusting. The idea was there. So shifting in the lower gear in that corner does not slow you down enough. For those of you out there wondering, you may in fact need to let off the accelerator. See, like in that type of situation there, I had no idea where that car was relative to me. Not a clue. And you know, sometimes there is that instance where it switches from one turn to another, and just the way the technology was back then, it does give you like that weird transition period where you're like, oh, okay, I'm over here now. Like, you adapt to it immediately, but, you know. This one right here, desert section, just has a lot of that. As intended. Go right. Go right. Oh, there is no signs. Oh. Oh, it's just like, oh, easy right, hard left, medium right. I don't know how I avoided that last time. No warning. That'll happen. Yeah, the aesthetics of this one here is nice. Like the purple sky. Rose bush. Breeze. Yeah, the trees work pretty okay until you get underneath them. On the edge of the map there. Don't you love it when you go all the way outside to try to avoid a car and then it tries to pinch you? I didn't know that was gonna keep going like that. Either way, I wasn't, that was not finishing. I'll give it another go. I'll tell you. You know, I quit smoking cigarettes a couple years ago, and, you know, I really haven't streamed much since that happened. It's nice not needing to, go outside every hour on the hour. It's also nice not to play Sonic 2. I mean, I have played one Sonic game on the Mister so far. It was definitely not Sonic 2. Maybe I have played Sonic 2. I'm having a hard time remembering. I'm pretty sure I played Sonic 1. Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, like I don't remember if I played it. Oh, Bacon. Oh, Bacon's here. Yeah, let me pop in Sonic 2 real quick. Yeah. I just not feel like waiting 45 seconds to crash. So we're just gonna start over like this. Really, I know nothing about this person, Shadow. Be explained. Nah, actually, you're safe, Bacon. We're just we're chilling here. Welcome to Outrun Therapy. I've actually been quite bad at the Outrun therapeutic sessions this stream. I apologize. Normally, I try to soften the voice and follow the whole shtick of the Outrun Therapy. It just didn't happen this time. Fun has been had. Argic's fault, huh? Why when we break things down to their most basic form, why is it always Argic's fault? Nowadays, it's been that way forever. Like back when it was little Argic, you know, when he was getting like 18 viewers. And it was just the same 18 viewers, that all the Sonic community got, me included, it was just the same group of people. Oh, come on, come on. I'm gonna just let this run out. Wow. Yeah. If you get to it. I see. So it was actually Arctic and HUDs. Okay. Wow, really?
Get ready.
I think I just got the God shift. That just felt right. It is, there's things like that, Shadowbee, that I like to keep up with on the general Sonic community, right? But I find myself, the more time that gets spent past, the whole Sonic 2 thing, the more I became more of a Sega advocate and runner, way over the Sonic one. I mean, shit, the Sonic 2 definitely helped. I'll give you a prime example. There's a Sega runner by the name of Wax House. We all know Wax House here for the most part. Put together a formulation of the top Genesis speedrunners. I was sitting at number 20. Which I don't feel was accurate. I should have been number 1. No, I'm joking. But I don't think I was anywhere close to that. What happened was Sonic 2 has just an absolute boatload of runs from different runners. So the way that the score tally was calculated, whoever was at the top of the Sonic 2 leaderboards got an enormous boost in the general rankings. So the Sonic 2 does have its benefits. There's no way, because I would always make the joke at my own expense, right? I'm like, I'm like literally last place on every Genesis leaderboard. And, if you can excuse the fact that is just a huge exaggeration. But you go to my SRC and start doing a little bit of research, and you see that The fib is not as big as you would think. Not even top 60? Really, Shadowbee? True, Shadowbee. Everyone did leave, and you know they look different. Yeah, you went the trading card, RPGs. Yeah, I just branched out into overall Sega, which, you know, like the overall community that Chubbis and, you know, and Blast the Process and now Sega Crew is kind of, you know, created, maintained, and it's very chill place. I like it here. Not once has there been any discussion about timing methods. Oh, 50 seconds? Still, though. At one point, imagine there would be 51 other people running the game. Minimum, you know? Still ahead. Yeah, didn't Darb come back recently? But then again, recently to me is like 2020. So, at this point, I'm just getting old. Alright, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, but he left again? Yeah, that'll happen. Alright. What do I do? 11:04. I usually like to get to bed by midnight. And I can't just go to bed right after streaming. I have to, like, chill out. So... yeah, I think I do the thing, and then I think I call it. But you know, as is just becoming tradition at this point on my streams, which by the way, I'm having a blast doing them. So I hope to keep this moving. I really do. You know, because like it's never been about the money or any of that to me. Like the streaming thing, it never was. So now that there's not even the pressure of speed running most of the time, and it's just chill, and people come by and hang out, yeah, I have a great time. I'm not totally done with speed running. I mean, you know, Bacon, like, likewise, when I wasn't streaming forever and ever, like, it was just one of those things where, like, it was always speedrunning and streaming. They went hand in hand. It was never one without the other, you know? And when I kind of lost the itch for most of the speed runs, but I still really wanted to do things, I didn't really know how. I didn't have much direction. And nor was I really interested in finding that direction at the time. I was, you know, busy doing other growth. But everything in balance. Come summertime, won't be as much streams. I'll be sitting on a boat, sitting on a kayak, fishing. You know, I thought about doing some sort of content about the fishing, but no, because that's me and nature. You know, that's my time with nature, and I can't cross the two. Shadow P. Sega bass fishing. Oh yeah, ODNR. I think I talked to you about this a few months ago when ODNR actually came down on them and stuff. Yeah, they took their boat, they took their truck. ODNR got some new equipment. Yeah, you don't mess with the fish in Ohio and stuff like that. No. That's one of the few agencies in the state where they can go anywhere. Anywhere. It does not matter where they have jurisdiction. It could be at the top of the tree in your front yard, and they are allowed. Right. But yeah, Bacon, back about the stream thing, right? Like, you just need to be okay with chilling. Yeah, I would never say I put on a presentation back in the day. A hardcore presentation. Like, there was some structure, obviously, but there wasn't, like... It was mostly just speed runs, so the structure was itself. But the chilling thing, I am sitting in my computer chair right now, it reclines. I have my feet up on a cooler, and I'm chilling, and I have the mic stand set up to where it's like right next to my chair. It's level with, itself, so I can see just over the mic, and I haven't moved forward in probably about an hour. And I'm just chilling. And I forced myself to get like this, have fun. Like, just do it as if you were sitting here playing Subterranea. And this is exactly what I would do. This is where I'm at my most comfortable. This is where it's going to be. Obviously, there's different things for different times, but I feel this is totally acceptable for an 11 o'clock stream. Oh no, me totally flying through that whatever light. I have no shield. Oh gosh. That's not good. There is the Discord streams. I like the Discord streams better than the alt Twitch channel idea people have. I don't have an alt myself, I just, I would only see there would be the benefit of, if you're pushing for partner or other things like that, but, I guess there's reasons why you would, but... I'm a fan of the Discord streams. Yeah, there's a lot going on at the beginning there. See, if you're not fast enough to the weapon upgrade, it will change color on you. And instead of giving you a level 2 red, it'll just change to a level 1 whatever. Blue, I think it goes to. Oh. Bet that hurt. Doesn't get more chill. Yep. Yep, it's the way of life, I don't know. You seem younger than me, but I'm not sure how much younger or whatever. But yeah, I'm 35, so I'm starting to, like, really embrace that different form. And that's probably why speedrunning has become more, like, less and less appealing. Let me say it that way. Just because I've been there, done that, and I know the investment, and I know everything, and the amount of time it takes, and just, you know, the perfectionist attitudes that come with it, and it's not necessarily healthy. Well, let me say, not necessarily healthy for me. I definitely enjoyed when, like, doing it and stuff, but I don't know. You know, like, you get plateaus, you know? There's some, of course, there's things I would love to finish up and do and run and whatever, but nothing serious. Couple years younger. Yeah, that's what I was, like, ballparking you at, but I just wasn't sure. So you're very close, if not there. Everyone goes at a different pace, you know? So you should have at least an understanding of exactly where I'm at. Yeah, you know, I'm just chilling now, you know, like, I don't know if you were ever like a first-person shooter guy, but I used to love Call of Duty and getting all, like, hot and bothered, and I wouldn't say I was ever, like, angry or stuff. Obviously, that's not my personality to be screaming into a mic, but yeah, none of that is anywhere close to appealing. That's why this Mister was like, that was another reason how I sold myself on the Mister, was just like, yeah, you're not really into any newer games other than, like, City Skylines, so this is all you really need. Well, I'm not good enough with computers to fix problems that how do I let me think about this while trying to fly an airplane. I'm not good enough with computers to fix the problem I'm having with cities. For the longest time, I thought it was just a shitty game. Yeah, I thought it was... Yeah, I mean, I could do that, Bacon. I actually have, but many, many times, and tried to do, like, the Windows repair. And, you know, like, I've run some stuff in the command prompt. What exactly I've run, you know... I don't know. I mean, you know, I mean, it was legit. I did my research on it, but I'm like, okay, it repairs files or whatever, but I thought it was their shitty game, whatever, but it might still be their shitty game. Maybe my hardware isn't as good as I think it is. I don't know. There's a lot of variables. And it ends up just becoming frustrating. So I'm like, okay, I have the urge, I have the time, I have the, like, cause like the whole City Skylines thing in my brain, I really do need to stream it because it's a thing. I have like full-blown community fucking, you know, board meetings and council meetings over fucking expansion, and nothing ever gets done due to the politics of the design in my head. It is hilarious. Like part of me wants to do this over here, but then part of me wants it over here, and then part of me wants it over here, and then it gets to the point where I don't end up doing anything because I can't agree with myself. Inner politics, yeah. Because it is such a good game. Oh yeah, the car went inside the house. Yeah, that was crazy. I remember that one specifically. I mean, the game is such a good game, but basically what happens is I've narrowed it down, but whenever the game simulation is running, things are moving, and the higher the graphics, the more frequently it happens, which makes me believe it's graphics related. However, it only crashes when the simulation's running, which makes me believe it might not be graphics related. But yeah, it'll just crash the desktop. And it does it enough to where it becomes an extreme hindrance on the experience. Because my autosave is 5 minutes. And you can almost bet your ass that that crash always happens at like 4:30. But so like it usually happens when I'm building, I'm moving quickly, you know, there's just a lot going on. And bouncing around, moving the camera, this, that, and the other thing. Next thing you know, oh, desktop, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm good. I don't even want to try to begin to, you know, pick up where I left off. It could have been any time in the past 5 or 6 minutes, you know. I don't remember, you know, I don't remember exactly what I was doing. Nice. Stage 8. But my hardware is pretty good. Bought a new computer last year, so I'm not concerned that my hardware isn't good enough. Even though it is a very high resource game. Like, it's definitely not the hardware. So that's a whole frustrating thing. But if that ever gets worked out, fuck yeah, I'll do Discord. Or I'll do the alternate Twitch account and call it like Kilo Alpha Papa. Oh, ran out of fuel. So come on. Yeah, it's totally bedtime. Totally bedtime. No, not looking good at all. I gave it all I had, but it's 11:22 at night, so... Oh, yeah, see, this is the first time I sat up in my chair in a long time. My ass is asleep. Oh, I love relaxing. Comfy Mr. Streams are the best thing ever. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we got Wax House. And we got... Draco. Yeah, Wax House is a house. It's made of wax. Pretty cool house. Peace.